una cosita, yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía, quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré, mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer, yo quiero estar contigo.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Makudi, we bring moments of your life, and I am Benjamin Kuji. Well, I don't know how to start today. It's going to be a very interesting one. The Champions League is over. PSG is the champion of Europe. But one thing that is bothering me now is the way when I looked at the whole package for next season. England are going to be having 6 teams in the European Champions League. Spain will be having 5 and others like that. That's how it's going to be. So that is what I want to discuss today. But before we go into that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. After the expiration of the 45 days deadline issued by the Nigerian Football Federation's Player Statutes and Arbitration Committee, NFF PSAC, the majority of Nigerian clubs sanctioned for indebtedness are yet to comply with the committee's ruling. This comes as only Shooting Stars Sport Club, that's 3SC, and Star Builders FC have fully settled their financial obligations as directed by the PSAC in the ruling made between February and March 2025. All other affected clubs wreaked their sanctions, including players' registration ban, point deduction, and potential expulsion from their respective league if they fail to act before the Monday, June 2nd, 2025 deadline, which is today. 3SC is reported to have 3SC is reported to have fulfilled its obligation to striker Sikiru Alimi, paying a total of 1.5 million in accordance with the PSAC's installment ruling. Star Builders FC also settled its financial dues to Modim FC, becoming the second club to fully comply. In stark contrast, notable MPFL clubs including Eyimba FC, Plateau United, Heartland FC, Aqua United, Lobby Stars, Abia Warriors, Sunshine Stars, and Niger Tornadoes remain non-compliant as the deadline elapsed. Lobby Stars FC has a financial obligation of 34.5 million owed to Babatunde Solomon and Coach Eugene. The PSAC made it clear that failure to comply with the stipulated time frame ranging from 20 to 45 days depending on each case will resort to strict measures. Pyramids of Egypt survived late pressure to beat Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa 2-1 in Cairo and win the CAF Champions League for the first time. competing in the Premier African Club competition for only the second time. Pyramid triumphed 3-2 on aggregate after the first leg was drawn 1-1 in Pretoria last weekend. Fiston Mayele scored after 23 minutes and Ahmed Salmi on 56 minutes for the Egyptian outfit before Ikram Rainas reduced the areas in the 75th minute. A new Champions League trophy unveiled before the first leg was brought to the touchline at the 30 June Stadium by 48-year-old Nigerian legend and former Inter Milan and Arsenal star Nwankwo Kanu. And back to our topic of discussion. When a season's end, another begins. PSG is the champions of European Premier Football League, and clubs are already plotting how to dethrone the champions come next season. England will be having 6 teams, while Spain produces 5 teams in the Champions League. Germany and Italy gets 4 spots, France 3, Netherlands 2, while Portugal, Turkey, Czech Republic, Greeks and Belgium got just 1 spot each. With the numerical advantage of the English and Spanish teams, who do you see winning the Champions League next season? Before I'll go on to call our studio line so that we can discuss about this, I want us to actually predict who will win the 2025-2026 Champions League. And what I actually want us to do is, apart from calling, you can also go to our Facebook handle. That is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and make your prediction there. By the end of the 2025-2026 seasons, which will be next year, we will go through that and we will see those people that actually got those predictions right. And we are believing that before then we will have sponsors for SPEEDy Sports that will give us awards to give to those people. So for today, let's put it this way. You can call us on our studio lines on 0808 427 5464 to contribute and tell us who you think is the dark horse for Champions League next season. Who you think will win the Champions League next season. And also go to our Facebook page. That is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Comment there, tell us who you think will win Champions League next season, and also save the page. Like the page, save it so that we will make use of it later. This very program, because we are live now on Facebook. You can go there, like, and save the page. Then when it comes to that time, we will know how we will do it. So, Champions League next season, because we've seen that England is going to be having 6 teams representing them in the Champions League. If for those of you that don't know how this was done, the UEFA coefficient and Tottenham also winning the Europa, that was how they got 6 teams. And after that, we have a caller.
Hello, Sir Benjamin. Good evening.
Good evening.
Well done.
What is your name and where are you calling us from?
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello?
I can hear you. Where are you? What is your name and where are you calling us from?
Okay, your regular caller, Isaac Sonaijugu from Kansho Makoni.
So Isaac, next season, with all the buying and the selling, who do you see as your dark horse?
For the Champions League?
Yes.
I think if PSG will retain their squad and somehow fortify their attack and defense, because the midfielders for me is very good, but there is nothing wrong with addition of a quality.
Yes.
Then and with their coach, Luis Enrique around, I think they are good to go all the way. But at the other end, if Barcelona will be able to maybe add a real goal poacher top striker, one top striker, and then and fortify their overhaul their defense.
I think Barcelona, it's the defense, not even the strike force. I think it is the defense.
Really. So if they can overhaul their defense, I think they will be a very good contender alongside the PSG. So as for other teams, they may be there. They may be around the corner.
How about Arsenal?
Arsenal, I think as usual, they will always act as pretenders.
Okay, please go to our Facebook page and also make your prediction there. We are here right about now. We are live there, so just go make your predictions there.
Okay, predictions.
Yes, for next, who will win Champions League next season? Go make your prediction on our page right now. We are live on Facebook. Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi.
Okay, I will check it and
please do that.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for calling.
Thank
you. Okay. PSG. If PSG will retain their squad and maybe add some few legs, and also Barcelona, he said Barcelona is a very nice squad. It's just that they need to work on their defense. I think their defense let them down in the season. So if they can do that. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Evening. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
Kenneth calling from Nigerian FOC.
Okay, Kenneth. Who do you think is your dark horse for Champions League next season?
My dark horse for Champions League next season, I think I will first of all go with my team, but it's depending on how the transfer window goes for them.
So what's your team?
That is Arsenal. You know, Arsenal's coach Mikel Arteta has been very stubborn with coming out to admit that yes, Arsenal do not have a goal poacher. Always believing in Kai Havertz, knowing fully well that with Kai Havertz he can't achieve anything serious. but with the strikers he's going for right now, and he himself has saying that yes, that is the problem of Arsenal. So if Arsenal do get a real goal poacher in maybe Benjamin Sesko, Victor Gyökeres, Alexander Isak, one of them, I think Arsenal will be my dark horse for next season in the Champions League.
Okay, that's a nice one. I hope you go and comment on our Facebook page. Please do that. Okay, if you don't want to do that, it's okay. All right, thanks for calling. He said Arsenal is his dark horse. Arsenal are going to win, or Arsenal is going to win the Champions League next season. What is your take on this? If you're just joining us, this is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. My name is Benjamin Kuji, and we are discussing that the English team have a lot of teams in Europa, in the European Champions League next season. Spain also have 5. Despite all of this, some other countries have 1, 2, 3, 4. Who do you think will actually win this Champions League next season? Let us hear your say on this. And I told you that you can go to our Facebook page and make your prediction there also, and also save it, because I'm going to use it at the end of next season. So our Facebook page is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and to reach us and contribute for this program, you can call us on 0808 427 5464. I'll take it again, 0808 427 5464. Call us and let us hear from you. That team you think, with what is happening, how they are handling their transfer business, how they are reshuffling their team, how they are managing everything, how they will perform next season. Hello.
A very good evening to you, Mr. Benjamin Kuji.
Evening. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
Oliver Nyikia, better known as Busy Brain, the king of sports in Abenga here in Alidi.
Busy Brain, you are welcome to the show.
God bless you, sir.
Busy Brain, who is your dark horse for next season?
Talking about the UEFA Champions League.
Yes.
Although English team, that is the Barclays Premier League.
Yes.
And the Spanish League. They have so many disadvantages.
Yes.
Even without the advantage, I would take England. And I do not take any other team than Chelsea.
Wow.
Yes. They show they are ready for it.
Wow.
That is why I choose them. I know. And they will strengthen the squad now. Despite the challenge, they still managed to win the Conference League. So it's a big challenge to them that now they are in the Champions League. So they will now strengthen in the team so that they will also make us proud in the UEFA Champions League. So I see no any other team winning the Champions League than Chelsea FC, the Blues.
But let me ask you a question. From what you've seen from the owners of Chelsea, are they, because if you look at the Chelsea squad, the major problem for Chelsea squad is the attack and possibly some a matured defender at the back to coordinate the team. So the owners of this club, are they ready to spend the money to buy players? Because we know that for long they've been talking about buying Osimhen, and nothing is forthcoming. Do you think they are ready to spend?
Yes, now they are also getting something. You know, when you are talking about football and nothing is coming, you will find it difficult to also just be sponsoring without something is coming. But now, at least something has gone huge. Winning the Conference League, they are getting a lot of money there. And also qualifying for the Champions League, a lot of money. So even the manager, even the owner, they are looking into what is happening. They are looking how the team is doing, the performance, and the places where they need to fix in the players.
Yes.
So even without somebody telling them, you know that yes, they have to bring in someone that will be scoring the goals regular, not someone like Jackson where will be missing clear opportunity. So even then they will know. Even hundreds of millions they can spend so that they will bring in someone to score a goal.
All right. Thank you, Busy Brain, for calling.
Which we are praying that Osimhen should be the person to fit in that position.
All right. Thank you, Busy Brain, for calling.
God bless.
Yes. Busy Brain is of the view that it's Chelsea. It's going to be Chelsea. Going by the fact that Chelsea has boosted the squad confidence. Hello.
Yeah, evening. Kenneth calling back from Nigeria Network Week.
Okay. Kenneth, let's make it a fast one.
I just want to add to, I think, Busy Brain also from a lady, what he just said. Chelsea, they've really splashed the cash ever since their new owners came in. If we look at Chelsea, they really splashed the cash. But the question is, will they spend now wisely? They'll be spending, but to me, they'll be spending foolishly. So what they need to do is spend the cash wisely. Just like I said about my coach, Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta has been fully supported by the new owners.
Yes.
With the cash and everything. I think ever since I started supporting Arsenal during Arsene Wenger's period time, Arsenal never spent.
No, not as a Wenger, the economist.
Arsenal hierarchy never brought out money as huge as what they were able to bring out, or they have been able to bring out during this Arteta's regime.
Yes.
So, to me, I think Arteta himself is being the one who has been stubborn and refusing to admit the fact that, yes, Arsenal's problem is the attack. Yeah, so Chelsea has spent the cash, and I believe if they spend wisely, they should be able to get better players and not the children they are just believing that, yes, they can make it with the children they are just bringing in.
Thank you very much for calling. Yeah. Is that Chelsea was signing children. Actually, I think the owner had his own philosophy. I think that was Arsenal's philosophy too, developing young players. And from our experience, knowing trophies in England is no longer for kids. If you develop players, someone else will come and poach him and take him away. It has been experienced. Arsenal, the likes of Fabregas, when it was time, people came and bought them and went away with it. So if the Chelsea owner feel that it is going to be development, well, let's see how that will go on. And if you're just joining us, this is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and my name is Kuji Benjamin. And today on the show, we are discussing the Champions League for next season. Who do you think is the dark horse? Who do you think can come out of nowhere to win the Champions League? We have a lot of teams in the Champions League. From England alone, we have 6 clubs from England representing the English FA. We have Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, and Newcastle. Do you think any of them can win the Champions League? Not forgetting Tottenham, sorry. I don't know why I forgot Tottenham. No disrespect to Tottenham. Tottenham is it's also one of the clubs in England. And when you're talking about Spain have 5 strong teams to show for it. We have Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Athletic Club, and Villarreal. Strong teams that there are no pushover. Then in Germany we have Bayern Munich, Bayern Leverkusen, Frankfurt, and Borussia Dortmund. These are all big teams. Then Italy, another team that have 4 teams. Napoli, the champions, Inter Milan, Atlanta, and the old ladies, Juventus. These are the 4 clubs that are representing this team. Among all of these, who do you think will win the Champions League next season? The transfer window is open. Hello.
Hello, babe. Hello, babe.
Good evening. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
Hello, it's still Isaac.
Who?
It's still Isaac. Isaac, I called earlier. I think one of the first callers.
Okay. Isaac, a fast one so that other people can call.
Okay, sorry. I forgot to add that time that about this new formation that has given English team and Spanish team lopsided this in advantage. As for me, it creates a very huge disadvantage to other good competitors from other European teams. But English team, I didn't see any one of them going to the final of this of the next season Champions League final. Later. Yes, I don't see any. No English team is prepared. It's ready yet. Okay, go to our Facebook page and make that comment. Yeah, then I'll hold you at the end of the season. Okay.
All right, thanks for calling. He said no English team is going to go to the final. But let me just reply to something he said, that the way the qualifying for the Champions League has been done, it's lopsided. I don't think it's lopsided. It's based on your performance through the season in the Champions League, the Europa League, and the Conference League. What they did is all clubs, once you are playing, every match you play, there is a coefficient. If you win a match, it's 3 points. If you draw 1 point, if you lose, it's 0 point. Then all of those points for each FA, say in the English teams, or if they are playing both at the Champions League, the Europa League, and the Conference League, whatever you win, that's how those aggregate. Then they add those points together, divided by the number of clubs that is representing that FA, and the club, the FA that has the highest coefficient get an extra spot. So I think it's hard work. It is not for free. It's hard work. Hello.
Good evening, Benjamin. Kenneth calling back once again.
Whoa.
Sorry, I will be quickly with this one.
Okay.
Just to correct an impression about the last call, I think he was talking about representatives in England and Spain.
Yes.
I think what the Europeans do, first of all, they have top 5 leagues in Europe, being
Yes.
England, Spain, Germany, Italy, and France.
Yes.
So these are their top 5 leagues, and they all have coefficient ranking.
Yes.
I think last season, Italy were the only team that country that produced 5 teams in Europe.
Yes.
So the ranking this time shifted from them to, I think, Spain and England.
Yes,
and England is producing 6 based on the fact that yes, an English team won the Europa League. That is why English is having 6 and Spain is having 5. It's about the coefficient ranking, and
Yes.
that is just all it is. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for that one. Yeah. If you're just joining us, this is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Makudi, my name is Kuji Benjamin, and we are here discussing Champions League next season. Who do you think will win the Champions League next season? And you can do that by calling. Our time is fast spent, but let's see if we can take one more call. If we can take one more call, we'll just take one more call. But if we cannot, like I said earlier, you can. This show is on Facebook. You can go make your predictions for those you think will win the Champions League next season. And please, when you do that, like our page and save it. We are going to use it later. When we get our sponsors, we will be giving awards for that. Well, I think that is where we'll call the show a wrap. This is Speedy Sports, and we'll call it a wrap here. I'll see you tomorrow. My name is Kuji Benjamin, saying bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.